shotgun. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Spartans looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, and look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Getting set. Here's second down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Dropping back. It's Jones. With the catch, it's McCown. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. Over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's hit just before the throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
To throw, it's Williams. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose on his scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Design quarterback run. Stop at the line. Still 2 yards short from Pater.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Williams. On the move now. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Williams. To dart to the left side. And it's long. What a catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Spartans will crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Dropping back, it's Jones. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Spartans. A great catch and run for 6. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's long. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. And the tailback's got it again. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. The tight end makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. For some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll run it to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Williams. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Hokies are in the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies. Extra point try coming now. PHC is good, but still trail though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Down the middle, it's McCown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Over the middle, it's McCown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. The 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Caught. It's Davis. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Barrera. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The 10. Touchdown, Sparty. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's going to make it into the end zone with a 2-point try. Late stages here. The lead is now 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pulls it in. It's Allen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
On the move now. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Working clock with the ground game. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Using his legs, it's Herrera. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Grab behind the line. It's McCown. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Jones. The sure hands, it's Herrera. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position.
Touchdown, Michigan State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he converts the two-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead... takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot connect in his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, this is a